first. Thoughts, anyone? Hey guys, welcome back. I have created a really fun gypsy vibe today. This all stemmed from inspiration from this cardigan that I received in the mail from Carly Jean Los Angeles. I had this immediate vision in my head of this look that I wanted to recreate with a whole gypsy boho vibe to it. So that is what I tried to do today. Luckily my hair was on like natural hair day 3. It was just really workable for this look. This is my natural hair. It just has this natural kind of like wave to it and it's extremely thick. So I just added some like random little braids into it to create this look. And then I will share at the end all the little odds and ends that I did pull this look together, all using things that I already owned. So I had no investment in this costume whatsoever other than buying a new cardigan, which was not originally intended for this look. I just couldn't help myself. It's too good not to. Honestly, you could take the glitter out of this and wear this as like a normal eye look for a fun night out or something. So if you're interested in seeing how I recreated it, keep on watching, but first make sure you hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any of the videos that I'm releasing every Tuesday and Thursday until Halloween. We still have a few more to go, and if you've missed any of them, you can check out my Halloween playlist because they are all saved there. Thank you so much for supporting me in this whole venture. It's been so fun, and I love that you guys are loving it so much. The feedback that I get back over on Instagram is just mind-blowing, and I love that you guys are loving it as much as I am. This has become a new avenue of creativity that I didn't even know I had inside of me, and honestly, I'm just having way too much fun exploring that. Okay, let's jump on into the video. Hey guys, I am starting off with my normal routine that you guys have probably seen 1,000 times now if you have watched any of my previous Halloween tutorials, but for the sake of anyone who has not seen it before, I will explain. I am starting with the Color Corrected Tinted Moisturizer in the shade Light, which is very much like a BB cream, and then my foundation in the shade Dewy, and I just combine those both on my face and blend them in with the Morphe M439 brush for a really smooth airbrushed application. Now I'm going in with the shade Snow. This is Shadowsense. Our Shadowsenses are budge-proof, smudge-proof. Do not move off of your face. They're for eyeshadow, but you can use them for anything on your face, from brows to concealer to highlight to blush, anything you can think of, contour. And so I like to go in with Snow to brighten my under eyes, and then I go over top of that with Sandstone Pearl to conceal. Another good concealer color is the shade Candlelight. It's a little more peachy toned, so if you have warmer yellow toned skin, that would be the best for you. If you're ever curious, you can always send me a message on Instagram with a picture, and I can color match you for anything that you might ever need. I'm also using Sandstone Pearl just to go over a couple little scars that I have on my face from recent blemishes, but we do have a light concealer that I've recently started using that works so much better for concealing heavy blemishes. So if you're someone who struggles with acne or major acne scars or rosacea scarring, anything like that, this light concealer is amazing. Now I'm just going in and filling in my brows. I used Mocha Java and Smoked Topaz. That's my favorite Shadowsense duo to use together because it just matches the under notes of my hair really well. But there's several different colors that you can use. Again, if you're ever curious with any kind of questions like this, send me a message on Instagram. No pressure, I'm just happy to help. Toasted Rose in Blush Sense. This is a really pretty warm brown pinky mauve kind of color. Really pretty for fall. One of my favorites to use. So I just applied that and then just cleaned it up a little bit with my Real Techniques brush. And now I'm going to start on the eyes. I'm starting off with the shade Amethyst, which is a matte purple color, and I'm using my Morphe M441 brush to blend that out in my transition shade. I get a lot of questions about what the purpose of a transition shade is, and really it's just a color that you want to be able to see when your eyes are open. So when you have complete color just packed onto your eyelids, you really don't see it when you're looking straight ahead and having a conversation with someone, but a transition shade is a really good color to put in the crease of your eye so that it blends into the color on your eyelid, but also doesn't go all the way up to your eyebrow but covers to your brow bone so that you can see it when your eyes are open. That's really not the best explanation, but it's the purpose that I use it for, so hopefully you find that helpful. Now I'm going in with the color Silver Violet. This is a gorgeous blue pigmented color, and I thought that would go really pretty. I'm picturing like a little I can't even think of the name, like a mystic ball that a gypsy would use, and seeing like the purples and the blues and the silver swirls in it. So that's why I chose to put that on my eyelid, and I thought it would blend nicely with Amethyst. Now I'm using Sandstone Pearl underneath my eyebrows just to give myself a natural eye lift. and I went in with shell glitter on the inner corners of my eyes. I typically will use snow or sandstone pearl in this area, but since I can get away with something fun with Halloween makeup, I chose to play with this one, and I thought it'd be really interesting, and it actually turned out really pretty, and I like how it played off the glitter that I will be applying underneath my lower lash line here in just a few minutes. So the glitter that I've been using on any of these Halloween tutorials, I have been linking in the description box below, and I'll do that again today, but it's just makeup glitter that I found off of Amazon. But in order to get it to stick, you have to use an adhesive like Aquaphor or Vaseline, but this time I chose to try using our Shadowsense for that purpose, and I used the shade Amethyst just to tie into my eye look. Since it is a cream to powder, I thought it would stick really well, and it actually worked perfectly because I used it before it had dried when it was still in its cream formula, and then I applied the glitter, and right after that it set because it had been 1 to 2 minutes, so the eyeshadow had completely set and the glitter was adhered to it, and I actually had a really hard time getting it off, so it worked really, really well. If you follow me on Instagram, you saw me on my stories. I was like teasing around that I had just done an eye look and washed my face, and I still had glitter on my face. I could not get it all off of me, so testament to the product, it works. Now I'm just going in with our Onyx eyeliner, which is a pure black, and I'm using that to just give myself a little bit of eyeliner on my eyes for a more deepened look, and I did choose to do a tiny little bit of a wing. I didn't want to do anything too dramatic, but I did want to create something fun for this look, and since I have released this look, Senegence has launched a new product. They've launched an eyeliner that comes in both black and brown. I'm really excited to try it because it has a felt tip, so it might just be a little bit easier to apply, even though I didn't have a hard time applying any of my Halloween tutorial looks using the Shadowsense, but because it is a little bit different using a dollar elf brush instead of using an actual felt tip, those might be a little bit easier. So I'm excited to try those out and let you guys know what I think. I'm taking this and applying it in my waterline as well, just to darken up the look a bit, and this doesn't move, you guys. I've applied Onyx numerous times now in my waterline, and it doesn't go anywhere, which is amazing to me. And I'm applying my mascara. I like the L'Oreal Telescopic. Another product that Senegence has released since I've come out with this video is a waterproof mascara that also has lash sense built into it, which is our formulation that is supposed to build and strengthen and grow the length and the thickness of your lashes. So that's another product I'm gonna have to try out for you guys. Okay, for my lips today, I love how the lips turned out, but I did something totally different and I've never done before. I started off with Pop Art Pink, which is like a neon pink and came out in our Prism colors this spring. But I knew I didn't want solely neon lips, so I had to figure out what I wanted to add to this, and I kind of played around with a few things before I found exactly what I wanted. So I added a second layer of Pop Art Pink after that first layer had dried, and then I decided for my third layer, I wanted to pre-mix some colors. So you see me pre-mixing right now, and I pre-mixed Violet and Mauve Ice because I wanted something to play off of the Pop Art Pink, but I wanted also a purple type icy color to give a shimmer but tie in with my eyes. Really didn't know what I wanted. You can see here I'm like, oh, that's not exactly what I was looking for. So I decided to add Shadowsense to my lips, and I applied Sandstone Pearl Shimmer, which is a gorgeous creamy shimmery color, and I applied that on the waterline and just kind of spread it out with my ring finger really gently, and it turned out perfectly. I love it. So I applied matte gloss on top of that just to kind of seal in my lip color and seal in that Shadowsense, and then I decided I wanted to go back in and add more Shadowsense just to create a higher pigmentation. I'm just obsessed with how it turned out. So now I am going to switch gears here. I have changed my outfit and now I'm going to start on my hair. I thought I would show you a little bit of how I did it. I had just taken a shower a couple of days ago, and this is my hair in its natural state. I did not blow dry it when I got out of the shower after this, so this is just the way my hair naturally dries, and it's very thick and full of texture and volume. So it wasn't very hard for me to just kind of throw in some tossed around braids. I didn't really have any kind of rhyme or reason to what I was doing. I just threw in some braids. I was using my spoolie for my eyebrows because I didn't have a comb handy to frizz out the ends. If you do that, you don't have to find a hair tie or an elastic to put around the ends, and it just stays, which is really nice. So that's a little trick if you didn't know. Just use a comb and kind of tease it and it will stay. And I'm adding my last little braid here, and then I'm going to pull my hair back, and I just used a clip for this purpose. If you are going to be going out with this look on, I would probably use some kind of barrette and a cute clip. I was using like one I used to blow dry my hair with. So now I'm adding my nose rings. I have 2 of them to the center of my nose, which felt so silly, but I felt it fit the look. adding some fun gypsy looking rings, and then this necklace that I had. It's just a long gold necklace, and I just clipped that in with the hair clip it behind, and I just love how this look turned out. I felt so boho gypsy, thought it was perfect. Make sure to head over to Instagram and let me know what you think when I post this picture up, and as always, thank you so much for watching.